Greetings, my beautiful queens and kings. If you stopping by, welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Now let's
Okay,
get into it.
fam. When Amber's dad asks her if she's cheating, will she tell the truth? Will she lie? Let's get into it.
Amber? Amber? Amber?
Yes.
She heated dad.
Please.
Amber? Are you okay?
I will be.
You okay, Amber?
I will be, Dad.
Amber, you are a married woman.
Oh, Dad, I won't be for long.
Amber, there's some things that I'm trying to resolve. Some things are just not adding up, okay? They're just not adding up. And I have a question to ask you. Are you cheating on Anthony? I don't need that wry smile, Amber. I want to know, are you cheating?
Why would you even ask me that?
Amber,
huh?
are you cheating on Anthony?
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because I know how I raised you. I know my daughter. And the one thing I know about you, Amber, is that you're always able to figure things out without going into a rampage, an angry tirade or whatever. I know how you roll. And your behavior right now, it's just not what I...
But dad, you act as if you don't know where the rage and anger is coming from. The question I feel you should be asking is, how did you come to the conclusion of wanting to forgive him for what he did? Like, dad, don't act like you don't know this man slept with her best friend, had a baby on her. Does she not have the right to be hurt and angry and feel what she feels? You need to ask, how did she, resolve that in her spirit? Is she still holding on to that anger? These are the questions that you should be asking. What brought her to this point where she's not, maybe that calm, strategic, very, who knows how to, a woman who knows how to handle her emotions and does things very tactfully. That one that you describing, why is she not that right now? What is she going through? Has Anthony done anything else? Like, instead of getting on her, on you know, addressing her in this way, like, see how she came to this conclusion. Ask her about her well-being. Is she cheating? Is he still cheating? Should have been the question. And if she is, then what? Yeah, you don't want her to come out of character. That's not right. But let her know that after you find out why did she get to this point.
I can't even... I'm having a hard time dealing with it in my mind. That's why I asked you the question, so I'm going to ask you again. Are you cheating on Anthony?
Dad, no.
Really? Seriously, Amber?
I'm serious.
With a
Because
smile.
you raised me better than that.
I did.
You did. You raised me to be perfect little Amber, who could do no wrong, who had...
She still want to be that in her father's eyes, and she said it with sarcasm, and he knows she's being sarcastic, and he probably know the answer that yes, she is, and he's saying that because he feel, I'm gonna say what you want to hear, I'm gonna say what you want to handle, because I don't know if you can handle the broken Amber. I don't know if you can handle the spazzing out Amber, the Amber who doesn't have it all under control, the Amber who you may think is slipping or has done bad things in the past, but he said that she is one who is well put together. So he knows, the bad and good side of his daughter. She always wanted to be, I guess, to look perfect and be the apple of dad's eyes, but to be opposite of that, to maybe want different, to be a little wild, to live just for herself and not to just be complacent just to please other people. She thinks that dad maybe not want to see that. So let me just give him what he wants to hear to make him feel better. And the hell if I'm crumbling and dying on the inside, because he doesn't seem to care about if I'm hurt. He doesn't seem to care. He gonna ask me, am I cheating? You need to be asking, is Anthony still cheating? Why do you feel this way? Why are you acting that way? But you gonna ask me, am I? That's a little confusing. And I'm just saying this, and everybody have a different view on it. I'm just saying this because this is probably how Amber feeling, and that's why she's not gonna be honest. She's gonna tell him what she feel he can handle and what he wants to hear.
To be perfect all the time. God-fearing, straight A little girl. I have to be perfect for everybody. For you. For Anthony. You know what? It's so funny how you came down here to check on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, Dad. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Because you ain't came to check on me.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think you came down to check on... So, you know, Dad, we should go in and check on Anthony. He probably needs you. He probably needs you, Dad. We should really just go check on Anthony.
I sure wish you were sincere about that. That would make things a lot easier, Amber. Because you didn't answer my question like you should have answered it.
I'm sorry, Dad.
And this is not about you being perfect, Amber. This is about you being real. This is about you dealing with truth, honesty, integrity.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's how I raised you.
Oh, we all come short of his glory, don't we, Dad?
We sure do.
Amber. Amber. Amber.
And this is I understand where dad is coming from. He wants her to be the woman that he raised. But as a woman, and seeing this also from Amber's perspective, and not to be disrespectful, it's like I'm going through so much, and this is a lot of women. We take on, and we're supposed to roll over and still be the good woman. We're supposed to roll over and still be without fault. We're supposed to always show the best side. We're supposed to keep our pain inside. We're not supposed to lash out. We got to constantly be good little ladies. You know how many of our grandparents, our great-grandparents, hurt and struggled and cried and prayed on the inside while they men had multiple children, while they smiled in the women's faces going throughout the town, knowing that these women had children with their husbands. You know how many of our four parents have hurt, have cried, have just held so much inside as if their feelings didn't matter, but because they had to be a good wife, a godly woman, they just had to tolerate the abuse. Because really, that's what it is. We supposed to sit back, hurt, not lash out, not make a mistake, not try to find comfort. Not saying that this wasn't the right thing to do, the proper thing to do, but sometimes that rage and that hurt will lash out, and it'll happen in the wrong manner, in the improper manner. But you should give yourself permission to feel. And right now, I feel that Amber is feeling you came to check on a man who has caused me to hurt and pain, to be in this situation I am today. I tried to do what was right, and I got basically shafted, screwed, the short end of the stick. Shayla gets more love, respect, and consideration for being the woman that she is, but I strive to try to do better and correct myself, correct my wrongs, and this is what I get. This is what I still get. And then you, as my father, would come here because he called you. Instead of the first thing doing, say, baby, what's going on with you? Are you hurting? What has he done? Has anything changed? Like, it's the way he came to her that would have gotten the truth out of Amber better. But now she's more resentful towards him and upset towards him because it's like my feelings are being ignored. Yes, I should be A, B, and C and all the X, Y, and Z and all the things that you think I should be as a good, godly woman. But at the same time, I'm hurting, Dad. I'm going through something, and I should have the permission to feel, lash out if I want to, react, have emotions. I can get back to that. But let me, in this moment, acknowledge what I'm going through. Acknowledge it. And so many women are not acknowledged, not allowed to feel, want to be put into this box to just hold on to pain, not react, not get out of pocket sometimes. But it's okay for a man to do whatever. And then, and we understand, our roles and how we should be, but respect me, understand me, help me, acknowledge me, see me. And that's why she's falling for Dave, because he can see her. He's trying to give her grace, telling herself to give herself grace and mercy for past mistakes. And she feels she's seen by him, protected by him, safe by him. We don't even feel safe to be honest about how we feel and to be able to react to that sometimes and stop suffering in silence. So we got to lie. We got to sit up there and act like everything's okay so we can make other people feel comfortable. Acknowledge us. Acknowledge us. And too many women, I can understand this from Amber and why she said what she said and how she did it. It's the approach and how she feels she being attacked by her own dad, not being seen or understood by her own dad, but he gonna come to the rescue of the man who caused her so much torment. You gonna come and run to a plane to service how he feel. Instead of asking why, what's going on, why she, he knows it's something. He wants to see if it's another man, but that is a better way to put it. Women are tired of hurting in silence, and no one seems to care. Constantly disrespected, and we uphold so much in this country, in this world. We bring forth and birth a nation, but we don't get upheld and respected in the way and revered in the way that we should. Being God's second self. It's time to be seen and to know that we feel, that try to understand us, acknowledge us, love us, protect us, and see us for who we are. So I could get it. I could get it. And a lot of people want to see, just from Dad's point of view, or maybe paint a broad, because Amber knows better and she should be godly. Yes, we should. But we make mistakes too. And how this is going to play out, I don't know. Has she made some mistakes and dropped the ball on some things without thinking? Yes. But sometimes pain will blind you. Hurt will blind you. You have to cry out and hold out to God so it doesn't take you outside of yourself. But understand that we also human. And like she said, we have all fallen short from the glory of God. No one is above falling. Nobody is perfect. So I hope there's some resolve, especially between her and her dad, and he will give her that time to truly talk to her and comfort her the way she needs her father to do before he leaves. I just hope so. Because she really needs her dad to see her and feel her right now. Important to her. She needs that. So I hope this works out for the best. Let me know what y'all think on that. I didn't mean to go on a tirade, but that kind of hit me a little bit because I saw it from a different view than maybe some others are seeing it, or maybe you seeing it the same way. But I'm just trying to give some understanding on that because there has been some beating up of Amber. I've been disappointed in Amber and saying that she's done wrong in this. She's done wrong in the past, but at the same time, I have some understanding towards how she feels. Because it's like that sometimes. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.